It's the
Yes,
Archives, y'all.
What up, what up?
Exclusively interviewing.
That's right, DJ HOPPA.
HOPPA.
Woo! Yeah, what's good?
Turn it up.
Yeah.
And who is DJ HOPPA?
DJ HOPPA is shit. I'm a DJ from the San Fernando Valley, Van Nuys and shit. Spinning and making beats, playing piano, keys, bass, guitar, music since I was like 5 years old. Love music. Happy to be in Canada playing music. It's a dream and shit. So I'm just excited to be here.
And when you first started, share about some of your influences, inspirations, and where it got you to where you're at today.
I always got to shout out the homie Johnny Brado. When I was a kid, he always had the turntables in his garage. He'd be mixing like Alcoholics acapellas over drum and bass beats and shit. We'd go in there and start scratching, and that was a big inspiration. And then I got on the beats. I mean, I came up on East Coast hip hop like Digable Planets, Tribe Called Quest, fucking West Coast shit like The Far Side, real jazzy stuff. So that's the hip hop I came up on and shit. So much respect to that.
Any crew or anything you were involved with that got you started?
Yeah, Broken Complex, man. That's where I really started out with my first album when I was like 19, and that's just a group of homies that got together and we started putting music out. We're still doing it, so shout outs to Broken Complex. Check that out.
Tell us about the projects that you guys have done.
Oh man, I do a ton of beats, gang of beats on all that stuff. I work with an artist named Minus who's really dope, politically conscious MC. We got a new release from the late Uncle Disco, and then we got the Expanders and shit. So 818 represent, shout outs to the 818. But Panorama City, man, that's where I was born and raised.
And how you got blessed by Funk Volume?
Blessed by Funk Volume. Dame hit me up. He actually hit up the label looking for a DJ because Hop and Suez were trying to step it up and get a DJ, and they came over to the studio. We had a show in Bakersfield, and we rocked that shit. And since then, we did the I Am Raw tour, did 40 cities, and I just been with them since. And then they put me on the official roster with Dizzy Wright. I got mad beats on Dizzy Wright's record, so be sure to cop that. Smoke Out Conversations. I'm really excited to work with that kid. He's hella talented. So we're hype on that, dude. We're just working nonstop, man. Like shit, we in Canada. Next month we're at South by Southwest and stuff. So I'm just loving the grind and staying on it.
What can you tell us about your DJing? Any techniques you have, skills, style?
I'm an open format party rocker DJ, so I could do like all styles. You know, that's how I like to really. When I do my solo club gigs, I play everything that I want to play. You know what I mean? And then I'm raised on vinyl. Shout outs to all the vinyl collectors. Like we're still alive and shit. And scratching, I practice every day. I stay on my habit. It's all I do. I love it, man.
Tell us about your vinyl collection. You into 45s?
Yeah, man. I mean, between the crew, we got a lot of angles on vinyl cover. We got the homies that collect the rare soul 45s. We got the rare fucking reggae 45s, and I just sample. So I got probably 30 or 40 crates of everything, man. From like Mickey Mouse cartoon records to old orchestral records to super old funk, Dorothy Ashby records. You know what I mean? John Coltrane stuff. Everything.
Rarest white label you own, or one of the rarest pieces of vinyl you have?
One of the rarest pieces of vinyl I have, shit, man. I'd have to really dig through the collection. There's some limited. It would probably be from some of the independent homies that only put out limited copies. I'd say I have a Races 7-inch that's hot, man, and that's super rare, signed by the whole band. So I would say the Races 7-inch.
And as well as, what can you tell us about any mixtapes or anything you've done so far?
Yeah, I got a mashup mixtape on Dat Piff. I got an old school like 90s blend on Dat Piff and stuff. You can look me up, just type in DJ HOPPA, you'll find all my mixtapes. I'm always down to work on new shit with artists and stuff. I'm working with Dizzy Wright. We thought it was gonna be a mixtape, but the shit was so hot that it's gonna be an album, man. Like the tracks just were coming together so well and everything's original. So that's the next project I'm really in, is the Dizzy Wright project.
Tell us about the I Am Raw tour and anything that came to mind that you were involved with, like as being a DJ, any memories?
I mean, the I Am Raw tour opened up opened up the floodgates for me, because I've been grinding. I mean, I actually started, my first tour was in 2007 with Canada heads you might know, Evil.
Oh yeah.
Evil Ebenezer.
That's from here.
Factor Graham.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Factor and Evil. DJ Moves.
Yeah.
Who is a tour soldier. DJ Moves is a tour soldier.
Halifax to Van City.
Yep. And Josh Martinez. Shout outs to AWOL 1. Yeah, man. That's like in 2007, that was my first hip hop tour. We didn't get to come to Canada, but we did the whole nation. And then, so I've been touring for a minute, man. After that, like I've toured with 2Nex and Minus a ton of times. We've done like 8 national tours and stuff. So through all that touring, I was ready for what the I Am Raw tour brought, because that was like really a lot of payoff for all the tour work, was to like really beat up cities and have a good hungry crowd and stuff. And now it's just, we're going full steam, so I'm hype on that.
And what's there to look forward to for Funk Volume? Because I know you're up on that 2012 video.
We got so much good stuff, man. Yeah, the Funk Volume 2012 video set off the whole year for us. What I'm gonna do is just steal tracks from these guys this whole time and put together my own super project. So stay tuned for that. And that's what I'm gonna be slipping in probably later this year.
Share about any of the bangers that you've compiled so far that we could let know about when it comes to production. Any other artists you've worked with?
Well, I shouted out Wall Team X in Australia. There's some artists, Bliss and Esso. They're real hot. And my homegirl Syra, we have an album, and she's on Skrillex's new album. Like, you guys know about Skrillex? Yeah, she's on a couple of the tracks on his new album. And me and her have like a really good underground hip hop album. You guys should look that up, Syra and Hoppa and shit.
And the largest crowd that you've ever rocked?
Man, largest crowd that I've ever rocked, they're getting bigger and bigger. I hope I haven't rocked it yet. But we just did Orlando, Florida with MGK, and that shit was nuts. It was a huge show. Had the whole balcony filled. For me, it was epic, man. So that was hype for me and shit, for sure.
And the best hip hop memory you've been part of or contributed to?
My best hip hop memory I've been a part of or contributed to, I would just say, man, getting my first CD in the box and just opening it up, like that, being a part of that, like I really felt like, okay. I mean, that happens for a lot of cats, you know, and it's a good feeling when you pour your heart into some shit and you get it made and you're like, all right, this is it, you know. I'm jumping into this, you know what I mean? Like I'm going full-fledged with this, and that was, for me, shit, 9 years ago. I haven't had a real job since. You know what I mean? So that's like, shit. I'm happy where I'm at now, you know, except for the health insurance thing. I think you guys got that hooked up out here, huh? USA needs to pick up on that shit, because we're fucked on health insurance, but, you know.
And you got anything to say to Canada?
Big ups Canada. I just got to taste some BC buds, and they were delicious, man. I mean, that was really my MO right from the jump. So big ups to Canada for that. Vancouver is beautiful. I'm stoked to check out the Vapor Bar and just have a good time and see some good hip hop tonight. It's gonna be live.
And you got any shouts?
Shout outs to Funk Volume, Broken Complex, The Archivist, everybody in Canada. Thanks for watching, yo. DJ HOPPA.
Shouts to Funk Volume, Dame, and DJ HOPPA. And this is The Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.